Hello guys, welcome to Fox Fact Channel. I hope you are doing well. Well, today we have come to introduce 10 of the most dangerous snakes in the world. Number 10. Black Mamba. Black mambas are fast, nervous, lethally venomous, and when threatened, highly aggressive. They have been blamed for numerous human deaths, and African myths exaggerate their capabilities to legendary proportions. For these reasons, the black mamba is widely considered the world's deadliest snake. Black mambas are actually brown in color. They get their name from the blue-black of the inside of their mouths, which they display when threatened. Before the advent of black mamba anti-venom, a bite from this fearsome serpent was almost always fatal, usually within about 20 minutes. Unfortunately, anti-venom is still not widely available in the rural parts of the mamba's range, and mamba-related deaths remain frequent. Encroachment on the black mamba's territory is not only putting pressure on the species, but contributes to more potentially dangerous human contact with these snakes. Number 9. Terciopelo. Terciopelo is a species of pit viper found at low to moderate elevations in northeast Mexico and Central America, and into South America, where it is known from elevations up to 2,600 meters in the Colombian and Ecuadorian Andes, as well as into Venezuela. With a mass of up to 6 kilograms and a maximal length of 2.5 meters, the Terciopelo is among the largest pit vipers. It is light to dark brown in color, often with yellow zigzag-shaped lines on each side of the body. Dubbed the ultimate pit viper for its large size, fangs, and venom yield, it has a fearsome reputation, responsible for the most snake bites within its range because of its defensive temperament and proximity to human residents. However, like other venomous snakes, it avoids confrontation with humans whenever possible. No subspecies are currently recognized. Number 8. Boomslang. A boomslang is a large venomous snake found in sub-Saharan Africa. Its name means tree snake in Dutch and Afrikaans. It is a colubrid, the largest family of snakes found on every continent except Antarctica. Boomslangs eat small animals like chameleons, frogs, and birds, and they also eat eggs. Like all snakes, boomslangs do not chew. They swallow everything whole. The venom of boomslangs can disrupt the clotting of blood, and this can kill a person. Even a small scratch can be fatal. After a bite, one can sometimes feel a headache, nausea, sleepiness, and get a mental disorder. This does not happen often, as boomslangs only bite humans when they feel attacked. Its eyes are large in proportion to its head. They have binocular vision that helps them spot their prey. Its scientific name is Dyspholidus typus. A boomslang is a slender snake with large eyes on a large blunt head. The snake can grow to up to 2 meters long, but is on average about 1 to 1.6 m in length. Number 7. Eastern tiger snake. The eastern tiger snake is one of the most venomous snakes in the world. Their venom contains a deadly neurotoxin that can kill a full-grown adult if left untreated. The eastern tiger snake is ranked among the world's top 15 most venomous and deadly snakes. This reptile is found in the mountain ranges and coastal areas of Australia. The eastern tiger snake is considered a subspecies of the tiger snake. These snakes spend most of their time on land, but they can also swim very well and climb trees, giving them lots of versatility when it comes to feeding. Over 10% of all eastern tiger snakes are blind in at least one eye. Eastern tiger snakes can hold their breath underwater for as long as 10 minutes. They're diurnal reptiles, meaning they are the most active during the day. Even though they are named for their tiger-like stripes, some eastern tiger snakes don't even have stripes. Their mating season is in the spring. During this time, the male eastern tiger snakes fight one another for what could be as long as 7 hours. The winner gets to mate with the female. Number 6. Russell's viper. Russell's viper is a venomous snake found in Asia. The species is named for Patrick Russell, a Scottish herpetologist who first described many of India's snakes. In Bengali, this snake is called Chandraborha, since it carries lenticular or more precisely lunar marks all over its body. Apart from being a member of the big 4 snakes in India, Russell's viper is also responsible for causing the most snakebite incidents and deaths among all venomous snakes. These snakes are deep yellow, tan, or brown in color, with 3 series of dark brown spots that run the length of the body. Each of these spots has a black ring around it, the outer border of which is intensified with a rim of white or yellow. The head has a pair of distinct dark patches, one on each temple, together with a pinkish salmon or brownish V or X marking that forms an apex towards the snout. Behind the eye is a dark streak, outlined in white, pink, or buff. The venter is white, whitish, yellowish, or pinkish, often with an irregular scattering of dark spots. Number 5. Saw-scaled vipers. Saw-scaled vipers are highly venomous snakes that are endemic to most of Asia and India. These small vipers only reach about 2 feet long in most cases, but their venom is extremely toxic. They are one of the species responsible for most snake bites in their native range, and their venom is the subject of medical research. Saw-scaled vipers are the smallest of the big 4 snakes responsible for the most snake bites on the Indian subcontinent. These snakes move by sidewinding. It's a frighteningly quick travel method that only allows 2 points of contact with the ground. Several anticoagulant drugs are manufactured using their venom. Saw-scaled vipers are highly venomous snakes that are endemic to most of Asia and India. Number 4. The banded krait. The banded krait is among the most venomous snakes in all of Southeastern Asia. Despite its highly toxic venom, the banded krait is shy and elusive. When approached during the day, it will assume a defensive posture at the first sign of contact. Nevertheless, you would not want to encounter a banded krait in the wild. Very few facts are known about the reproductive behavior of the banded krait, but in the breeding season, the female snake is thought to produce a clutch of anywhere between 4 and 14 eggs at a time. Upon hatching, the juveniles will soon begin hunting for food without the help of their parents. They reach adulthood at about 3 years old. The exact lifespan is unknown, but it's been documented to live around 13 years old. The banded krait is a nocturnal species, most active during the nighttime. They spend most of the day hiding in vegetation, pits, or drains. The banded krait is known by many local names. In Thai, for instance, it's called Ngu Sam Liam, which roughly translates as a triangular snake. Number 3. King cobra. The king cobra is the longest venomous snake in the world. King cobras measure an average of 11 to 13 feet long. They live in southern China, India, and southeastern Asia. Their habitat includes streams, forests, bamboo thickets, and swamps. This snake is a carnivore eating other snakes, birds, and lizards. King cobras live about 20 years in the wild. It's the only snake that builds a nest for its eggs. They have enough venom in their bite to kill an elephant. This reptile raises the top third of its body and expands its hood when it feels endangered. King cobras are the largest venomous snake. The largest king cobra ever measured nearly 19 feet and lived at the London Zoo during World War II. Number 2. Coastal taipan. The coastal taipan is an Australian snake known for its potent venom. It lives on a diet of rats, mice, bandicoots, and birds. Dry woodlands, rainforests, and grassy slopes are all habitats of this snake. The average length of a coastal taipan is around 6 feet, but they can grow as long as 9.5 feet. Though an adult coastal taipan is not threatened by predators, a baby is vulnerable to goannas and hawks. A female lays 3 to 20 eggs in a hollow log or a hole. A baby coastal taipan measures 12 to 13 inches in length and has strong venom. The venom in its bite starts to have adverse effects on a human within 30 minutes. Its scales turn darker in the wintertime in order to absorb more sunlight so the snake can stay warm. Coastal taipan snakes are active during the breeding season extending from August to December. Number 1. Inland taipan. The inland taipan, also known as the fierce snake, small-scaled snake, or western taipan, can easily kill a person with a single bite. But surprisingly, very few deaths have ever been recorded. They will only strike if they feel directly threatened. Nevertheless, this species should be avoided at all costs. One of the most interesting facts is that the inland taipan males are thought to engage in combat with each other to compete for mates. During this time, their bodies intertwine, and they lash out at each other with their closed mouths. These snakes are thought to mate in the late winter. Females will lay a clutch of 11 to 20 eggs at a time. In captivity, they can produce 2 clutches per season. The baby taipans measure about 18 inches long after emerging from the egg. The inland taipan has very few predators in the wild. However, the king brown snake and the parenti monitor lizard are both known to feed on baby taipans and juveniles. The inland taipan normally lives between 10 and 15 years, but one specimen at the Australia Zoo lived to be more than 20 years old.